seated meditation. Deepening your breathing, inhales and exhales through your nose. 呼吸加深，鼻吸氣，鼻呼氣。And clearing your mind. Mind, body is calm. 心情係輕鬆。Using this time to ground yourself. 用呢個時間去定返落嚟。Few more deep breaths here. 再多幾個深呼吸喺度。Still keeping your eyes closed, bring your hands together in prayer. 繼續眯埋眼，手合實。One Om together， 一齊一個 Om。Inhale。Hands down， 手放返低。Open your eyes， 打翻開你嘅眼。Coming into child's pose, my favorite pose. 我哋去兒童式。But we're going to come into a wide child's pose, bringing your knees about mat distance apart. 膝頭哥打開大概隻嘅闊度。Big toes are touching, sitting over your heels. 腳趾公墊住，坐喺腳踭。Reach your arms forward. 手臂向前 and relax your head， 放鬆額頭。Feel free to come into a relaxed child's pose, so bringing your forearms and your elbows down。咁你可以選擇做一個放鬆嘅兒童式，手臂手踭都放低。Or you could come into an active child's pose like me with your forearms and elbows off the mat. 或者試下手臂手踭都一起 Engaging your arms slightly. 手臂有啲力。And we'll take 2 more deep breaths. 好多2個深呼吸。Inhale, shift up to tabletop, bringing your hands and knees on the mat. 咁我哋上返嚟，手膝頭哥放喺脊度。Few cat and cows to warm up our spine. Inhale, arch your spine, look up. 彎腰望住天花板。Exhale, round your spine, drop your head. 捲起，放鬆頭頸。Inhale, arch, open your chest, 打開心口。Exhale, round, push your hands down, 手推實。3 more times, 再多3次。Inhale, exhale. 吸氣，呼氣。Last one, inhale and exhale. Look forward, spine is neutral. 望返前邊。We're going to bring our knees and our feet together. 咁我哋將膝頭哥同埋腳爬翻埋一齊 ，toes onto the mat， 踩實啲腳趾 ，walk your hands in and sit up， 手行入嚟坐起身。Coming into our toe stretch. So using your hands, spread all your toes onto the mat. 用你嘅手去分開全部啲腳趾喺隻上邊。If you have really tight feet, it might be really painful. You can use a block underneath your knees or maybe a towel. 咁如果腳有啲緊，可能做呢個動作會好辛苦嘅，可以選擇放嚿磚喺膝頭哥下邊，或者如果有個毛巾都可以放喺下邊。Then placing your hands onto your thighs, close your eyes， 手放喺大髀度，眯埋眼。We're gonna stay here for a bit longer， 咁我哋留喺度耐少少。Really bringing your breath to your feet, your toes, your ankles. 試下將你嘅呼吸帶到去腳趾、腳腕。And notice when you're doing this pose, are you arching your lower back? 盡量唔好拗腰。Sitting up tall， 感受下背脊坐直。And we'll take 2 more deep breaths， 再 hold 多2個深呼吸。Open your eyes， 打翻開嘅眼。Place your hands forward， 手搭前。And we're just going to tap out our feet。咁我哋拍下腳，放鬆下。You might feel a bit of numbness in your feet, your toes. 咁如果腳趾有啲痹係正常嘅。Use this time to release the tension. Okay, keeping your toes relaxed. 繼續保持啲腳趾放鬆。We're just going to sit onto our heels， 坐喺腳踭上邊。Coming into our ankle stretch. Placing your hands onto your thighs， 手放喺大髀度。You could either stay here or if you want to deepen the stretch, you can place a block or a towel underneath your knees. 咁留喺度都可以，可以加深嘅話就放個毛巾或者嚿磚喺膝頭哥下邊。So if you're using a towel or a block, place your knees on top and sit back onto your heels. 膝頭哥放咗喺磚上邊，坐翻喺腳踭。And close your eyes， 眯埋眼。Bringing your breath to your ankles。將你嘅呼吸帶到去腳腕嘅位置。Also notice if you're shrugging your shoulders. Try to relax your shoulders away from your ears. 咁有時候會縮起膊頭，盡量放鬆膊頭，離開耳仔。And again, we'll stay here a bit longer. Go back to your breathing. 留耐少少，盡量保持呼吸。2 more deep breaths， 我哋再 hold 多2個深呼吸。Gently open your eyes. If you have your knees on the block, remove your knees off. 咁如果膝頭哥放喺嚿磚或者毛巾，而家可以拎開。Again, hands forward， 手搭前 ，tap out your feet， 拍一拍腳，放鬆下。From here, we're going to sit up。咁喺度我哋就坐起身 ，coming into hero pose。Keeping your knees together， 膝頭哥繼續黐埋。Open your feet by your hips， 打開腳喺盤骨側邊。And sitting onto the mat， 坐翻喺席度。 If you feel a lot of pain in your knees or your thighs, you can either open your knees wide or you can sit on your block or your towel. 咁如果膝頭哥感受好緊、好痛、非常之唔舒服，可以選擇打開膝頭哥或者坐喺嚿磚上邊。And just taking a quick look at your legs， 睇一睇你嘅腳。See if you could use your hands to push away your calves, maybe sitting lower. 用你嘅手推開小腿，再坐低啲。And maybe bringing your heels closer towards your hips. 腳踭又試下拉近啲，盤骨側邊。So that your heels and your toes are pointing back. 等腳踭同埋腳趾公向後指。Hands onto your thighs， 手搭住大髀。Close your eyes， 眯埋眼。This is a really nice stretch for your feet, your knees, and your thighs. 將你嘅呼吸帶到去嘅膝頭哥、大髀嘅位置。Again, a little longer, staying in this pose. 留耐啲 deep breathing, 深呼吸。Two more deep breaths. Hold 多兩個深呼吸。And open your eyes. 打翻開你嘅眼。Place your hands down. 手放低。We're going to come into down dog. 我哋去下狗式。So again, your legs might feel numb. Walk out your feet if you have to. Stretch out your legs. 咁腳可能會避啲，可以喐下腳踭，拉下腳。And we'll stay here for 5 deep breaths. 5個深呼吸。If you're feeling tight around your legs or your back, bend your knees. 咁如果腳背脊覺得有啲緊，可以膝頭哥彎曲 keeping your spine long. 2 more breaths here. Hold 多兩個呼吸。Then dropping your knees down, 膝頭哥放低。We're going to step our right foot forward. 右腳踏前 coming into our low lunge. So you might need to use your block. 咁可能需要磚嘅 or you can use it without the block. 或者唔用磚都可以。So with your right foot forward, 右腳踏前 shift your left knee back. 左膝頭哥褪後 relaxing your toes. 放鬆啲腳趾 placing the block onto the left side, so your left hand is on top. 咁左手會搭住嚿磚。Taking a quick look, make sure your right knee is stacked over your heel. 咁留意下前面膝頭哥搭喺腳踭上邊90 degrees 90度。Placing your right hand onto your thigh. 右手搭住大髀。Tailbone is tucked under. 尾龍骨拉低 and keeping your chest lifted. 心口打開。We'll take 2 more deep breaths here. Hold 多兩個深呼吸。Then placing your hands down onto the mat. 手放喺脊度。Shift your hips back. 盤骨褪後 straightening your right leg 右腳拉直 flexing your right foot 右腳蹬行 If your fingers or hands don't reach the mat, use a block 咁如果手指掂唔到脊就用磚 If you don't have a block, just bend your right knee slightly 咁如果冇磚嘅話就右膝頭哥輕輕彎曲Inhale, lift your chest, look up. 吸氣望前挺胸 Exhale, fold forward. 呼氣向前折 Try to pull your right hip back so your hips are square. 咁可能右盤骨要向後少少，等左右盤骨都向前。Try to keep your gaze towards your ankle or your big toe so your spine is long and your chest is forward. 咁好多時候做呢個動作就會捲起，會放鬆頭頸，盡量背脊拉翻長，望個位置係腳腕或者腳趾公。And we'll take 2 more breaths here. Hold 多2個呼吸。Inhale, look forward, spine long, 吸氣望前，背脊拉長。And just shift forward and back a few times to release the tension. 咁你可以向前向後放鬆下。And come into pigeon pose. Placing your right knee and your foot down. 右膝頭哥同埋腳放低。Back leg straight. 後邊腳拉直。If pigeon pose is too intense for you, you can always bend your back knee. 咁如果做 pigeon pose 就覺得好緊，好唔舒服，可以選擇後邊膝頭哥彎曲。If you have the space, then straighten your leg. 有空間就腳拉直。And just take a quick look. Make sure your back leg is in one straight line, including your big toe. 咁望一望後邊個腳係一個直線，腳趾公係向後指。Before we fold forward, we're just going to walk our hands towards the right, the knee of the direction. 手行去膝頭哥個方向。Inhale, lift your chest. 停好。Exhale, fold forward. 呼氣向前接。Relaxing your head and your neck. 放鬆頭頸。And bringing your chest over your knee. 心口帶到去膝頭哥。Staying here a bit longer, we'll take 5 deep breaths. 咁呢度就留耐啲，5個深呼吸。Relaxing your shoulders, 放鬆膊頭。2 more breaths, hold 多2個呼吸。Inhale, head up. 吸氣頭上翻嚟。We're going to walk our hands back towards the center. 手行翻去中間。Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, fold forward. 呼氣向前接。So feel free to choose any arm variation you like. 咁手臂可以自己揀返自己嘅選擇。You can either reach your arms forward， 可以手臂向前拉直。You can maybe stack your hands together, rest your forehead over your hands， 手搭手，額頭放喺手上邊。Or you can even stack your fists， 或者2個拳頭搭喺上邊 ，and placing your head down. And we'll take 5 more deep breaths. 5個深呼吸。Turning your left thigh down towards the mat. 左大髀轉返去脊個方向。2 more breaths. Hold 多2個呼吸。And inhale, come up， 吸氣上嚟。We're going to come back into down dog。咁我哋去返下狗式。Hands down， 手放低。Back toes grounded， 踩實後邊腳趾。Lift up, down dog， 下狗式。Walk out your feet, kick your leg if you need to。喐下腳踭，踢下腳如果有需要。And we'll do the other side， 第二邊。Drop your knees， 膝頭哥放低。This time, left foot forward， 左腳踏前。And come up， 上嚟。Low lunge。So again, use your block if you have to， 有需要就用豬。Front knee 90 degrees， 前面膝頭哥90度。Shift your right knee back, relax your toes. You should feel a nice stretch along your right hip flexor. 咁你應該感受到右盆骨前邊拉嘅。If you don't feel the stretch, feel free to walk your left foot forward or maybe bring your right knee back. 咁如果感受唔到，就可以試下左腳行前啲，或者右膝頭哥再褪後啲。And we'll take 2 more deep breaths. 好多2個深呼吸。And slowly release your block towards the side, hands down, 手放低 hips back, 盤骨褪後 front leg is straight, 前邊腳拉直 flex your left foot, 左腳蹬行 inhale, look up, 望前 exhale, fold deep. So again, keep your gaze forward, 望前 You could close your eyes if you like, 可以眯埋眼 gazing towards your third eye. 望住眼眉中間嘅位置 And you should feel a nice stretch behind your left leg, your hamstring. 應該感受到左腳後邊拉 2 more breaths here. 好多2個呼吸。Inhale, look up. 吸氣望前 and come up 上嚟 shift forward and back a few times 搖前搖後幾次 release the tension 鬆一鬆 coming into pigeon pose bringing your left knee and foot down 左膝頭哥腳放低 right leg straight or bend your knee 右腳拉直或者彎曲Walking your hands towards the left now, direction of your knee. 手行去膝頭哥個方向左邊 and fold forward 向前折 Bringing your chest over your left knee or maybe even further if you're more open. 咁試下將心口帶到去左膝頭哥上邊，開啲嘅話可以再過膝頭哥。5 deep breaths, 5個深呼吸。2 more, 好多2個呼吸。Inhale, come up, 吸氣上嚟 walk your hands back to center. 手行返去中間。Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, we'll fold forward. 呼氣向前折。So you may notice one side is tighter than the other. 咁可能你會留意到一邊係緊過另外一邊。For me, the tight side is this side. 咁我嚟講呢邊係緊啲嘅。See if you could bring your breath towards the tight spot. 將你嘅呼吸帶到去最緊嘅位置。5 more deep breaths. 5個深呼吸。2 more. 好多2個呼吸。And inhale, come up. 吸氣上嚟 ，down dog 去返下狗式。Walk out your feet. 喐下腳踭 ，stretch out your legs. 拉下腳。Few more breaths here. 好多幾個呼吸。And shifting forward, 褪前 drop your knees, 膝頭哥放低 bring a lie onto our belly, 瞓喺肚臍度 Coming into Sphinx pose, placing your hands and your elbows down, 手踭放低 So take a quick look. Your hands and your elbows are about shoulder distance apart. 手同埋手踭大概膊頭個闊度。And your elbows are just below your shoulders. 手踭大概喺膊頭下邊。 If this pose is too intense, you can always bring your hands forward a bit more. 咁如果做 Sphinx 覺得好辛苦，可以試下手行前少少。Really spreading your fingers， 撐開啲手指 ，also stretching your fingers. Lift your chest， 挺胸 ，shoulders down， 膊頭拉低 ，and maybe lifting your chin forward。咁下巴可以擱高少少向前 ，closing your eyes， 瞇埋眼。Try to relax your bum muscles。做呢個動作盡量放鬆 pat pat 肌肉。Bringing your breath to your lower back， 將你嘅呼吸帶到去下腰。Two more breaths here， 再多2個呼吸。And slowly come down， 慢慢落嚟。Just stack your hands over each other， 手搭手 ，and rest your forehead down， 額頭放低。Relaxing your back， relaxing your legs， 感受下腰腳放鬆。Few breaths here， 幾個呼吸。Inhale, head up， 吸氣，高頭。Okay, we're gonna come back into Sphinx。咁我哋去返頭先嘅動作。You can either stay in Sphinx， 咁你可以繼續留喺度。Or if you want to intensify the pose, you can come into seal。想加深動作可以做 seal。Lifting your elbows up， 拎起手踭。You could keep your elbows bent slightly， 咁手踭可以少少微彎曲。If you have the space, then straighten your arms。有空間就手臂拉直。A lot of times when students do seal, they usually shrug their shoulders。咁好多時候我見到學生做呢個動作會膊頭縮起。Try to keep your shoulders down， 盡量膊頭拉低。Lift your chest， 挺胸 ，chin forward， 下巴向前。And again, close your eyes， 瞇埋眼。Maybe draw your belly in slightly if you feel really uncomfortable in your lower back, or just go back to Sphinx pose。咁如果做呢個動作太深，試下收返肚臍，或者去返頭先嘅動作。And we'll take 2 more deep breaths， 再多2個呼吸。Slowly lower back into Sphinx， 咁手臂手踭放返低 ，stack your hands， 手搭手 ，and just rest your forehead down， 額頭放低，放鬆 ，relax。Inhale, head back up， 吸氣，頭上返嚟。Okay, back to Sphinx or seal。咁我哋去返 Sphinx 或者 seal 頭先嘅動作。Maybe stay here, maybe elbows lifted. From here, we're going to turn our head towards the right。咁喺度我哋嘅頭轉去右邊。See if you can look at your right foot， 見唔見到自己嘅右腳？Maybe a little deeper, looking at your right and your left foot。再留心少少，見到右腳同埋左腳。2 more breaths， 2個呼吸。And back to center， 去返中間。Okay, other side， 第二邊。Turn your head towards the left， 頭轉去左邊。Maybe you could see your left foot， 可能見到左腳。Or maybe going a little deeper, looking at your left and your right foot， 可能深啲，左右腳都見到。2 more breaths here， hold 多2個呼吸。 back to center. 去返中間。Stay here, or if you can come deeper, walk your hands in. 留喺度或者可以加深動作，就手行入嚟。Arms straight or elbows slightly bent. 手踭彎曲或者手臂拉直。Lift your chest. 2 more deep breaths. 好多2個呼吸。And elbows down. 手踭放低。Stack your hands. 手搭手。Rest your forehead down. 放鬆額頭。Few breaths. 幾個呼吸。Inhale, lifting your head up, 拎起頭 Place your hands underneath your shoulders. 手放喺膊頭下邊 And push yourself up. We're going to come into child's pose. 咁我哋去兒童式 This time a smaller child's pose. So knees about shoulder distance apart. 咁今次嘅兒童式係細少少，膝頭哥大概膊頭嘅闊度。And relaxing your back, your lower back, your belly. 用呢個時間去放鬆背脊、下腰、肚臍。2 more deep breaths. 好多2個呼吸。And inhale, sit up. 吸氣，坐起身。Okay, so the next pose we're going to be using our block. 咁下一個動作我哋會需要嚿磚。So again, if you don't have a block, you can use a towel. 咁如果冇磚就用毛巾。You can also use a pillow 或者用枕頭都可以。We're going to come into supported fish pose. So we're going to be placing the block just behind our chest. 咁嚿磚或者枕頭毛巾就會放喺心口後邊。So just directly behind. You can either choose the low height, you can choose the medium height, depending on how deep you want to go. 咁你可以選擇揀低嘅高度或者中嘅高度，睇下你自己想去到幾深。So I'll choose the low height to show you guys today. 咁今日我就揀低嘅高度 ，show 咗俾你睇。Placing the block onto the mat. 咁嚿磚放喺個隻上邊。Just sit down first. 咁坐低先。Feet is on the mat. 腳會踩喺隻度。Take a quick look. Make sure the block is going to be behind your chest. Then once you're ready, lie down. 準備好就瞓低。If it's okay, 覺得 OK 嘅話 place your head down. 頭放低。In this pose, if your head doesn't touch the mat, use a pillow or a towel to give you some support. 咁做呢個動作，頭掂到隻就用毛巾，用多嚿磚枕頭剪一剪。And if it's okay, straighten your legs. 腳拉直 about mat distance apart. 大概隻個闊度。Opening up your arms, palms facing up towards the ceiling. 手臂係打開，手掌心對住天花板。And we're going to stay here for 10 deep breaths. 咁呢度就會留10個深呼吸。This is a really nice upper back chest opener. You might also feel the stretch along the front of your neck and the throat area. 咁呢個動作可以拉下上背、心口嘅位置，可能都會感受到喺頸嘅前面後輪。Taking 5 more deep breaths. 好多5個深呼吸。Closing your eyes, relax your face. 眯埋眼，放鬆塊面。Okay, we're going to come out of the
pose now. 咁我哋而家離開動作。So there's two ways you can come out of this pose. 咁有兩個方法去離開呢個動作。You can either roll onto one side and just push yourself up. 可以瞓喺一邊，推返自己上嚟。Or you can choose this option, which I'm going to show right now. 或者揀呢個選擇，我而家做示範。Keeping your core engaged, 記住要收腹。Lift your head up, 拎起頭 and feet onto the mat. 腳踩實隻 ，sit up， 坐起身。Okay, remove the block， 拎開嚿磚 and lie back down， 瞓返低。Rest here for a moment， 瞓低幾個呼吸喺度。Just feeling your entire back relaxed onto the mat， 感受下背脊完全放鬆喺隻度。Then placing your feet onto the mat， 腳踩喺隻度。Your middle fingers should touch the back of your heels。咁中指應該摸到腳踭後邊。We're going to come into supported bridge pose, grabbing hold of your block， 拎起嚿磚。You can either choose the low, medium, or high height， 低、中或者高嘅位置。Today I'm going to demo with the medium height。咁今日我就揀中嘅嗰度 show 俾你睇。Lifting your hips up, place the block onto your sacrum。拎起盤骨，放嚿磚喺 pat pat 腳上面嘅平位。So it's just that flat part above your bum. And open your arms， 打開手臂。We're going to keep our feet onto the mat first, staying here for 5 deep breaths。咁我哋嘅腳繼續踩喺隻度，留多5個深呼吸。Again, closing your eyes, relax your face， 眯埋眼，放鬆塊面。2 more breaths， hold 多2個呼吸。Either stay here or if you want to deepen the stretch, walk your legs forward。繼續留喺度或者加深動作就腳行前。Bringing your left foot to the left corner of your mat and your right foot to the right corner of the mat。左腳帶喺隻嘅左邊，右腳帶喺隻嘅右邊。You might feel a stretch in the front of your hips， 可能會感受到盤骨前面拉開。5 more deep breaths， 5個深呼吸。Last 2， 最後2個。Slowly walk your feet back in if your legs are straight。咁腳行返入嚟，如果拉直。And we're going to come into an inversion. So if you feel like your block is too high, you can either lower it. If it's not high enough, maybe make it a little higher. Drawing your right knee in, then your left knee in. 右膝頭哥，左膝頭哥拉入嚟。Extend your legs up towards the ceiling， 腳向上拉直。If you're feeling tight around your hamstrings, you can bend your knees。咁如果腳覺得緊嘅話，就膝頭哥彎曲。But make sure you keep your heels over your hips， 盡量腳踭搭返喺盤骨上面。And we'll take 10 deep breaths here， 10個深呼吸。Tucking your chin in slightly, relaxing your throat， 收返下巴，放鬆喉嚨。5 more deep breaths， 收多5個深呼吸。Then drawing your knees back in towards your chest， 膝頭哥彎曲。Lightly place your feet onto the mat， 腳輕輕放返喺隻度。 Lift your hips up，拎起盤骨 ，remove the block，拎開嚿磚 ，and see if you can slowly with control bring your upper back, then your mid back, and finally your lower back onto the mat. Legs straight，嘅拉直 ，lie down few breaths， 瞓低幾個呼吸。Hugging your knees in， 攬住膝頭哥 ，rock from side to side， 左右喐下。Placing your feet back onto the mat， 腳踩返喺隻度。Bring your right ankle over your left knee， 右嘅眼搭喺左膝頭哥上面。Right hand through the hole, interlace your fingers over your shin。右手穿過個窿仔，手指扣住喺左小腿骨上面。If it's hard to grab hold of your shin, use a towel。咁如果捉住小腿骨有啲難，可以用毛巾仔。Pull your legs closer towards your chest while keeping your tailbone and your shoulders down。拉腳近啲心口，同時間尾龍骨、膊頭推實。And we'll take 2 more breaths。好多2個呼吸。Slowly release your hands， 慢慢放鬆手。Keep your legs where they are， 咁腳繼續留喺度。We're gonna cross our right leg over our left， 右腳翹住左腳 ，coming into eagle legs。Shift your hips slightly towards the right， 盤骨褪右少少。Drop your knees towards the left， 膝頭哥向左放鬆。Open up your right arm， 打開右手臂。So you could either keep your head where it is or maybe turn it towards the right。可以保持頭喺度或者轉去右邊。You don't have to push onto your right thigh, just rest your left hand on it lightly。左手唔使特別推落大髀度，輕輕搭喺大髀就得。Keeping your right shoulder down， 右膊頭黐實隻。And we'll take 2 more breaths here， 好多2個呼吸。Inhale, knees up， 吸氣，膝頭哥上返嚟。Release your legs， 放鬆腳。Hug your knees in for a breath， 攬住膝頭哥1個呼吸。And release. Other side， 第2邊。Left ankle over your right knee， 左嘅眼搭喺右膝頭哥，左手穿個窿仔。Interlace your fingers over your shin。Keeping your left foot slightly flexed， 左腳係有啲蹬痕嘅。2 more breaths here， 好多2個呼吸。And release your hand， 放鬆手，左腳翹住右腳 ，left leg over your right。Shift your hips towards the left， 盤骨褪咗 ，drop your knees towards the right， 膝頭哥向右。Open up your left arm， maybe turn your head， 打開左手臂，可能頭轉去左邊。2 more breaths here， 好多2個呼吸。Inhale, bring your knees back up, release your legs, hug your knees in。膝頭哥上返嚟，放鬆腳，再攬一攬膝頭哥。Rock from side to side， 左右喐下。Draw circles with your knees， 用膝頭哥畫圓圈。Going clockwise, then counterclockwise。 Placing your feet back onto your mat. Bring the soles of your feet together. Open your knees wide. 腳板底黐埋，膝頭哥打開。Staying here a bit longer, 10 deep breaths. 10個呼吸喺度。Bringing your breath to your hips， 將你嘅呼吸帶到去臀骨嘅位置。Relaxing your knees down， 膝頭哥放鬆。5 more deep breaths。好多5個深呼吸。